Start recording. Coffee downed.
Now let me ask you, dude, what the fuck is this white whale shit I'm seeing?
So like, at the start of 2024, there was this cute little hippo that came out. His name was Mu Dang, and I'm pretty sure it was like a Chinese, like, totally established cabal coin. But it like blew up, and it went from like $1,000 meme coin to like a $50 million market cap, and then it just vanished. But like I haven't seen anything like that for probably a year. Like this like peanut thing came out with this little squirrel from New York. There was like this cute little squirrel that had a habitat, and then the city of New York like totally like popped it with a pellet gun and kicked it out of the city. So this guy, the white whale, he's basically like completely taken over the Twitter For You page, and now this guy's like turning it into like a full legitimate like business plan. He's like made a whitewhalememe.com thing. He's kind of a nerd. Like whenever he posts on Twitter, he like posts like a whole 3-page sermon on his thoughts. Like definitely is an actual computer engineer and a total nerd. So I never read any of his posts because they're just way too long. But he's got all the aura in the world, right? He's got a son too, called the baby white whale. And this is the cutest fellow on the planet. Look at this little guy, dude. So basically, this meme, like, it started gaining popularity on like Friday, and now they're like reestablishing the coin because I guess this guy who runs the account didn't actually make the meme coin. So some like random like rich or just some random Indian kid like got rich over the weekend because his meme coin got pumped. So he's making a new one on this website to drop a new like fresh meme coin, and he's gonna make obscene amounts of dollars off of this. So really interesting stuff going on here. But I don't know. It's a video that Johnny can clip. I don't have to be entertaining the whole time. What was your question?
Yeah, you're right. My question was, now that obviously Doge came and went, is this a new Doge?
No, I wouldn't call it a new Doge because he's just gonna drop this coin on Pump Fun, and it's just gonna be a total player PVE scenario like a raid boss where the entire world is trying to buy in at the same time, early as possible, and then there's gonna be a very blatant and aggressive top, and when that happens, it's gonna teleport to zero. But a few people will make some money for sure. There will be a few uninvolved members that just totally cash out on this. But
You gotta know when to go in.
yeah, no, they dropped it. The website says coming soon for their meme, which is weird. This is like a mixture of NFTs and meme coins coming about because none of the other meme coins last year like had a fucking coming soon page. Like you just went on some cracked out deck screener thing and like found a funny meme. But this is like a whole business plan. So maybe it could be a Doge.
You know what? This business plan is just it's rubbing you the wrong way. Because guess what? History is not created, man. It just happens. They can't just like make magic happen.
Yeah.
and have this whole business plan.
Yeah, like the meme itself was really
Shit is
funny.
not gonna go over well, and it's gonna fail.
Yeah, I could see that actually, because he's definitely like dragging it on. Like it's not very fast. He's trying to like set it up and like get all these people prepared with this website. It's just like it's not organic at all. Like if he would have just dropped a fresh meme on Pump Fun and then like dropped a new post and said, "Run my bags, you chuds." You know, like that would have been sick.
So,
That would have been more 2025, you know, but we'll see. Maybe he's creating a new meta. Probably not, though. All right, how long is this? Oh, that's only 5 minutes.
be longer.
Um,
Keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling, dude. It can detect when we're talking and what we're talking about.
um, there was a new pump on another Sunday pump on crypto. So like when I started, like really trading crypto in like 2022, in that bear market, Sundays were always like a super aggressive pump day, and they always got faded. So like, I was in a couple of discords at that time, so it had become like just a like inside joke with all of us, like always fade the Sunday pump. So
When
I
does that mean
started,
fade?
so I started like ripping that on Twitter as if it was a thing like everybody knew about. But it like there's a ton of like just total idiots on here that are actually buying the Sunday pumps, and every week, like Thanksgiving week and the week after, weird lull, you know, kind of super weird stuff. But every week for 6 weeks before that, there was like a 4% gain on average on crypto every Sunday, and it just got completely reversed every single time. Um, and I was posting about it, I was telling people about it, but you know, I'm small. I'm small. People don't love me yet, but they will learn. They
So tell
will.
me more about this thing. So
It's just
on every Sunday, there's a pump Sunday.
yeah. So like Saturday night going into like Sunday morning, like usually price doesn't do anything like after the stocks close on Friday and then throughout all of Saturday after like BlackRock made these ETFs and all of these like institutions made these ETFs, so now most of the volume for like crypto gets traded during the actual trading week. But on Sundays, because there's this thing called CME, and that's when futures open for stocks and for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So on Sunday at like 3 p.m., there is this thing called CME Open, which is when futures open, and this is on Friday close. There is like a specific level that leaves a gap over the weekend, so the actual Bitcoin price will like move around after Friday close and throughout Saturday and Sunday. But on these futures markets with CME, it will stay in the exact same spot. So, you know, these people with a ton of money will just manipulate the price. Like, if there's a super obvious trend that's down, you know, over Saturday and Sunday, they'll pump up the price, and then if there is that close from CME, it creates a gap, and then that gap always gets filled. Obviously, this wasn't around in 2022. In 2022, they were just doing crazy Chad shit, pumping and dumping people on Sunday, but now that's like the actual scientific reasoning behind it, you know. But that's pretty much all it is. It's just a scam, really. There's no real reason for it, but it's fun if you're like privy to it.
So what did it used to be? You
Um,
go into detail, be like, no, actually, that was great. That was great what you just said.
Cool beans. All right, let's this one's 10 minutes.